Hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Let me know in the comments where you're joining from and how you're doing today. I hope you can hear me. Hi Connie from Portland. Lovely, close to me. Guess it's cloudy for you too. So good to be here on a beginning of the week, Monday. Just walked in the rain. After this, I'll be going in the rain for a walk. So we'll be practicing Reiki or receiving Reiki, whichever you feel called to, align to. And let's get started. So my name is Sri Manju Kattagada. I'm based here in Seattle, Pacific Northwest. Most of the time we do have cloudy times. And I've been an Akashic channeler, author to Connect Your Inner Guidebook, and Reiki Master Teacher for past 16 years. This is such a beautiful, joyful place to be here, connecting and sharing and conversing from this beautiful place of authenticity. So today, I'm just here only for the Reiki energy. If anyone is absolutely new, don't know why you joined, let me know in the comments. Or if you have been to a Reiki energy healer or trained in Reiki as well, do let me know. We can have some conversations if you got any questions. Because Reiki is absolutely my first love in spirituality. And before getting into Reiki, I did have a couple of friends who would go to Reiki, and one particular friend who was trained as well, and they would keep talking about Reiki. I didn't understand anything. Like, how can something shift just by the touch? But only did I little know this is what I was going to do, and those questions were so my soul was crushing to get the answers, because there was that magnetic pull into that word itself. And after my second child was born, she was having some health complications, and this particular friend, he said he can try helping her. And she was in the peak of her cry. For 4 to 5 hours she would be crying, and she was only 3 months at the time. And he just held her, and now, like, she would not go in that curl position from me to my husband or my husband to me, because it's nothing is comforting to her moment. And he just held, and within few seconds she stopped crying. I could not believe, and it was around 6ish, and she slept through the night. And that made me question what I've seen, like, can really Reiki help without being into consuming, because all the medications were not helping her. And yeah, that's the biggest proof now, like witnessing that. I can never deny, question. When we have those solid proofs, that's the best thing. And I'm a skeptic as well, so I have to feel, sense, connect, and then only I'll be adapting into it. So when I got trained in, I was having multiple health conditions with chronic inflammatory arthritis to 60 food allergies, sleeplessness, insomnia, gut health, everything. And within 6 weeks of training, level 1 to level 2, I could start seeing a lot of changes rapidly. And again, nothing I could answer. Then I understood it's a physical, the emotional, the mental state, everything, how beautiful it is connected. And that brought me into many books, many teachings, so that I dwelled. It's like an ocean of knowledge that you're thirsty for. You want to go deep dive. Yeah. So this is the thing. And it's so beautiful, easy to practice, learn as well. And sure, like, you all have your amazing stories if you had an experience with Reiki. Sometimes, yes, we may not feel anything at all, And sometimes we do have many of these magical mystical experiences beyond our thought process even. Yeah. This is what it excites to me to be here sharing this space. So I'm new to your live love Reiki, never done remote Reiki. Oh, perfect. Let's see what you feel into remote. Trained in Reiki about 35 years ago. Love it so much. Oh my God, 35 years ago. Wow, amazing. Even to the difference in 16, 17 years ago to now, when I was teaching, practicing in back in 2010 and all, it was very hard to explain, connect to people what energy healing is. I had to constantly take references with acupuncture or yoga, meridian points, and all these things. But now it's like, yeah, every other person in a family knows about it, or heard about it, or experienced it. It has come so normalized as well into alternatives, right? Yeah, it's not saying that medical field is not the story for everyone, but there is also complementary things that we can look into it. Yeah, so this is where I love how much it has evolved through. I can't even imagine what it is like 35 years ago. I heard through the trainings is in 1980 there were only 18 practitioners, and look now, like how many practitioners, teachers there are in the world. Isn't it amazing how much we have moved through, bringing the old ancient wisdom back in? There is nothing new about it. It's all reconnecting back into remembering and what we truly are gifted. If you have seen a baby get a hurt and you go give a hug and the baby feels good, that is energy healing. So Reiki healing is just that beautiful life force energy that flows from us to the others as well. But also for that, like, we need to infuse ourselves with this beautiful source energy. There is no limitations about it, no side effects about it. The good side effects that I always joke with my clients is, oh, you might feel tearful, you might be joyful, you might have so much energy that you want to go home and clean the house. But otherwise, there is no side effects about it. It's about, sometimes we do witness, sometimes the deep rooted emotions or traumas might take a little longer to be reflected onto physical awareness, and sometimes it could be a very spontaneous one healing session is done complete, and we have a radical shift within ourselves. Yeah, so which is amazing about what it can do as well. And you don't need to tag it, tell as well, like, a simple touch, a simple being presence itself, you're radiating that love and the inner light that we have into. Yeah, and the universal life energy is everywhere around us. The breath we take, the plants, the nature, everything we are connecting in from the source energies. Yeah, was just quietly practiced on family and myself. Now it's much more accepted and appreciated. Absolutely, yeah. So honored for that. Like, some of you guys who carried this path for such a long time, to not be lost and not to be under the carpet for too long as well. Yeah, the times I have heard many people talk about, like, how they have hidden, not used it, or went to classes telling their family members they were going somewhere else and they had to sneak, and it was not allowed, especially where I lived in Ireland, being a Catholic country as well, like, and one time a daughter came to learn Reiki, and she said, like, oh, when I said to my mom that I'm going to workshop to learn Reiki, and then she told me that she has learned it 25 years ago, but she never told me until this moment that I was coming here. So that is how, like, it's such a hidden thing, right? It's like equivalent to, if you can practice healing on yourself, it's wrong. But glad, like, many of us have this awareness to it. Yeah, and everyone is a healer in my perspective, because we all have that beautiful connection to each other, empathy, compassion, love, and how we hold space for each other. And some of us might be super highly sensitive as well, so you might read the room quite easily or feel the connections. You might be drained as well as a result of it, because you're constantly plugged into others' energies. Say even the hairdressers or the salespeople, like, at the tills, like, all these things do show up in our physical body, because we are massage therapists as well. Like, we do take on unknowingly the energies of other people. With Reiki practicing, we just can release that, and release what's not for our highest good, and receive only the life force energy that we need for thriving, for our vitality, for our connection deep into our heart and souls. So with this, let's get into the practice. Unless anyone has got any questions, all you need to do is it's very simple. Be in a meditative space or lie down, whichever is your comfort. Again, there are no rules. You can place your hands on your belly, or if you're a practitioner, you can go through the hand positions as well as I talk about each of the places. If not, just by your side, even whichever makes you feel comfortable. Maybe have a blanket as well. Sometimes it gets cold and sometimes it gets warm as well as you tune into the energies. So those will be the major things. And what one senses is it's no difference between being in person or remote as well. The in person, the major difference is you're coming out of your environment to someone's environment, which is captivated for that peace and healing. Like, I do have my plinth out there. I'll be seeing the clients later on, and when they come in, they're forgetting, like, the dog barking, the postman coming in, like, or the child looking for attention, or the phone switched off, which is amazing. But when we are constantly being disrupted, we can't engage with ourselves. So give yourself 30-40 minutes of undivided time right now and feel into that. I'm here to receive. That's it. Like, simple it, and no complications there. Twitches, tummy grumbling, falling asleep, yawning, snoring, all are welcome too. Your body will tell what you need. It will go to where it needs as well. But having an intention is beautiful. Intention is where the energy goes. Say for example, like, last couple of days I'm having a shoulder pain, so my intention will be the pain to be released, eased off, and the healing to go at that place. If someone has a physical thing, definitely you can tune into that. You can see the inflammation like rising a little bit more, like a heat as well. Or sometimes you forget even after the session, oh, I didn't even have the pain. It's moved out of my body, because these are the little crystals that form. The emotions form into our body as little crystals, and stagnance forms in through each of our chakras. There are 7 chakras, and of course many more in our body, but we generally take as like 7 major ones we work through. Some people do claim there is no relation to Reiki and chakras. Some do say yes for it. But it's such a beautiful way to visualize what these representations are. So I come from that point of view as like, oh, heart center is for love, compassion. Let me feel into it. Let me invite more love for myself. So your intentions can be on the physical body or emotional as well. If you're going through a little bit of stagnance in clarity, creative flow, not sure where to lead the path, what to invite in, how to make a decision right now, it's too confused. How about you just surrender for next few minutes and see what comes up afterwards? Because when there is a lot of noise, when there is a lot of muckiness or a fog around, it's very hard to see the path clearly, even though it's there all along. So Reiki clears that muck, and then you invite into that beautiful field of awareness as, oh, this is what I'm here for. Let me get it clear. And with that clarity comes in the actions that you can follow into as well. And in a way, it's a beautiful meditative space as well. Yeah. So let's get started with that. And I'll be playing music. Please give me the permission to say yes. And also any intentions you got in, please do type in and see where this energy goes through. Hi, Sib. Thank you. Intention can be absolutely anything. When you type in the intention, it helps others to as well to tune into your intentions, so they can also remember what their intentions are. Again, it's where the energy flows, and your intention can be as simple as, I'm curious how I'll feel today. That's it. Simple. Anytime the thoughts are coming in, just come back to your body and be in the flow of the energy. Healing and safety in my mind. My mom is bearing cancer and I'm her only caregiver. So important for you to receive this as a caregiver. Back pain relief, neuropathy relief, peace on my mind, battling. Yeah. All right. Softening your gaze, closing your eyes. Take a nice deep breath. Relaxing into the posture that you're in, readjusting, breathing in and out, and just focusing on your breath anytime your mind wanders. As you relax your body, feeling into the flow of energy, loosening up your legs, your jaw muscles, your chest, your fingertips, head to toes, a beautiful flow coming through. Setting your intentions, inviting in Reiki, Dr. Mikao Sai, your angels, guides, ancestors, forming a beautiful circle all around you, and channeling into this energy, and just saying, I'm receiving Reiki for my highest good. I'm receiving Reiki for my highest good. I'm receiving Reiki for my highest good. And feel the flow of energy coming through into your crown, the top of your head. Feel that tingle sensations and warmth run down top of your head. Breathe in and out, easing and relaxing. This beautiful energy center, the vortex is opening, expanding, cleansing, clearing, connecting into the source frequency, to your pathways, opening your psychic abilities to see things clearly. Feel into the energy moving through your crown, relaxing the head, the scalp. Feel that beautiful violet color spinning, activating. You can notice or visualize the colors of Reiki as golden or silver light or white light if you wish to. And gently moving into your third eye between your eyebrows. Expanding into your intuition, your inner wisdom, insight. Opening up your clear senses. Feel the pulsation at this beautiful vortex. And just focusing on your breath as you're receiving Reiki. Breathing with ease, expanding. And notice this beautiful Reiki energy going through your eyes, your cheeks, your nose, ears, teeth, tongue, your jaws. And receiving Reiki at your throat center. This beautiful vortex of blue color opening, spinning, activating, giving you the strength to speak your truth. Breathing in and out. Feel the energy movement in your throat center as this beautiful vortex opens, expands, cleanses, clears any attachment, emotions that are not serving for your highest good this moment of time. Gently the energy moving through your shoulders, loosening up, releasing anything that needs to be released. Down into your heart center, feel the Reiki energy moving, opening, expanding, inviting in unconditional love, compassion, filling in this beautiful space with the source energy of love. Receiving the healing into your heart center, unmasking yourself, dropping the shackles, feeling into the love. Visualize this beautiful green color, vortex of energy opening, expanding. Breathing in with ease. And gently drawing that energy down through the diaphragm into your belly, solar plexus chakra. Visualize this beautiful yellow color opening, spinning, activating, connecting to your inner child, your strengths, your confidence, self-esteem, the power, the fuel within you rising. It's clearing up the fears, anger, resistance. Feel the energy rising, activating and moving through. Breathing with ease into your belly. Releasing any cords, attachments that are weighing you down, any stories that are weighing you down, and fueling it with Reiki energy. And now gently bringing your awareness into the sacral chakra, lower belly. Feel this energy moving like a fluid state, the water body moving through, cleansing, clearing, and visualize this beautiful orange color spinning, opening, expanding, giving the expressions of your desires to be spoken up, to be heard, the creative flow moving through, easing into the deep pains and the wounds, receiving the healing. Breathing in, feeling into the flow. Now taking another deep breath, bringing the awareness to your root chakra, the base of your spine. Notice this beautiful red color vortex spinning, opening, expanding, cleansing, clearing any doubts, fears, any limitations that you have been carrying forward that don't belong to you. Breathing in and out into your root chakra. Now feel this energy of Reiki moving through your thighs, your knees, cleansing, clearing any discomforts, to your shin, calf muscles, into your ankles, toes, and notice the beautiful transition of this energy coming through your shoulders, hands, elbows, wrist, fingers, palms, and a beautiful Reiki energy washing through your spine. Imagine yourself showering or bathing in this beautiful Reiki energy from head to toes, your auric field, receiving the cleansing. Visualize yourself in a beautiful golden seal of light all around you, within you, holding you in this high vibrational frequency energy, gaining the clarity, the wisdom, insights, peace, vitality, healthy body. And thanking the Reiki energy for supporting with your intentions at this moment of time. Thanking all your ancestors, guides, Dr. Mikao Sai, Archangel Michael, for assisting in this healing. And place your palms on your heart center. Anything that's overflowing, visualize in your heart center and stream it into your loved ones, pets, family, extended family, into your colleagues, into your workplace, into your home, into the Mother Earth. Feel this beautiful energy all around. And gently bring that awareness back into your heart. The healing is closed and sealed for now. And gently coming back into the awareness of the room. Wiggling your toes, your fingers, bringing your palms together, warming them up, and placing it over your eyes. Take a deep breath. And gently, like a baby, opening, squinting your eyes. Slowly into the awareness and the presence. Welcome back, everyone. If you get some water, have some sips, that will help in grounding. And just take a moment to receive it all, soak it in, and recognize what you felt, what you received, what you noticed, even like twitches, colors, sacred geometry, guides, nothing, just feeling peace. Or if it was physical, did you notice? Is it any better now? Welcome back. Do you have a question on YouTube? Could you please advise if Reiki Master session, which one of the set of 3 sessions required to open chakras is different from any other sessions? Definitely opening chakras, some beginner's level, Reiki level 1 would be the ideal to begin with, and keep practicing, or even receiving Reiki from an energy healer practitioner who has been actively working on themselves too. Welcome back, everyone. How are you all feeling? I'm being drawn to pick a card from the Isis Oracle for us. Let's see what comes up. It's always beautiful to open a deck after the session. So beautiful, feeling so much peace. My cervical spine feels so much better. I have humiliated discs. I'm healing every cell in my body. Absolutely, I love that affirmation. I'm healing every cell in my body. That's it. I love this. Glad. Thank you so much, Maggie, for sharing that. What I've learned is the words that we use is how we quickly balance. I love this gratitude. 444 there. The way we use our words into our body is how we react, spin up as well. When I was getting into Reiki and spiritual journey along the way, Louise Hay books really helped me to fine tune the words that I would be putting on. If I constantly say my body is in pain, it's battling, it's really suffering, then the more of it is coming back, because the words we use is really something has a power to it. The clear way is like, say if someone wants to give up sugar, but if you say, hey, I don't want to eat chocolates, the more you're seeing in the aisles and everywhere, you are more drawn to it, rather when we say I want to eat fresh vegetables and fruits. So you're not even bringing the chocolate into the awareness, and we are only inviting what our body is asking us to do. And that simple techniques, from the affirmations to constantly loving our bodies. One of the major books that I loved is The Mirror Work, 21 Days of Mirror Work, of her book. It's a practice inviting in self-love, which I found the most hardest thing ever I have done. Even to say I love you back in the time, I could not. It took a while. And afterwards, it's my favorite thing. Because nobody taught us all this, right? To love ourselves. It's always about others, give others. Like the oxygen mask has to be placed on us first, then others. But nobody teaches us how to. So great, like we have these beautiful, amazing teachers who have taught that, and all is fine tuning into those. So I'm healing every cell in my body is my favorite. That's how I healed my arthritis. That's how I healed my cancer. That's how I healed my cardiomyopathy. So the body is always at a testing times of checking in, like how far have we risen in, how far have we incorporated the lessons, and then it shows up and we choose the lessons, we move through, and we embody the beauty about it. It's about how our mindset is. Thank you so much. Thank you, Vijay. Glad you felt it through the remote. I love it. So beautiful. Hands very hot, some twitching, releasing throat chakra. Mother Mary gently pulling pain from me through my feet. Your guiding words were perfect. Oh, that's amazing. I love that. Yeah, hands hot. Sometimes hot is like an inflammation or release coming through from anger, deep emotions. Again, could be right or wrong for each one, but take if it resonates with you guys. The cold is the presence of the higher dimensions, emotional release coming through. Love this book. I started doing the work 11 years ago. Now I'm teaching it. So much love for all you. Amazing. That's great, Maggie. You teach that. Yeah, it's something that we really find a connection within ourselves. We can't stop sharing with others, right? It's such a beautiful goodness. Love yourself first. Yes, 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 yes. Absolutely. And glad got to witness that the other way around. Now I know the value of loving ourselves can never be compromised. Got the message that the cancer experience I had could be let go of now. Amazing. Yes, it can. Absolutely. Yeah, it's interesting you bring this up, because I have been debating about because I have been on the journey with cancer and coming out, and so much lessons it taught, how like the word itself has so much weight on it. We need to demystify it, whereas like someone has like a Lyme disease, some mold things, or chronic arthritis or MS, it's not so heavy on the context when we share, but it's the word itself is such a heavy, magnified, glorified in the health field, and the fear. So it's interesting how we need to disconnect and see what our body is teaching the lessons for it. I might do a session on that soon, sharing the things that really helped, and how we can move through more than the fear. Have to check that book, 21 Days of Mirror Work. I'm learning words, color, our experience in the world. Yeah, absolutely. 21 Days of Mirror Work by Louise Hay. Grateful for all I learned and the strength I learned. Isn't it? It's nobody can take away. And I, like, within 2 months of diagnosis and on the path, I said to my dear friend, isn't it a wonderful lesson this teaches us to make all those radical shifts and retune ourselves to inwards? And my friend said, she's a cancer coach, and she said, like, oh my God, people learn that over years. Glad like you are seeing the beauty about it. Yeah, it's not to underestimate someone going through it, the pain of it or the suffering of it, and holding a family and everything, but there is definitely a lesson. And the sooner we embody it, a breakthrough that comes in is such a beautiful thing. So yeah, the other part of it is with the Hay House. My book was published to connect your inner guide, which is the best thing, because working with Louise Hay on her stuff and with her stuff, with her teachings and everything, and getting my book published by them was like the greatest reward I could get. So do check out if you guys are drawn to it. Connect Your Inner Guide. It's available on Amazon and on my website too. So do check it out. And other book I love about her is where she does a physical anatomy and to the affirmations as well. That's what I actually started practicing too on the affirmation side, understanding where the arthritis was coming in. The first thing is anger. Oh, all right, okay. And Reiki principles is just for today, do not be angry. And I really worked on it, understanding. And with that understanding came in is we get angry and we get agitated, frustrated when our words are not being heard. We are not being received by love. And that's amazing. As when I discovered that, it's just like, oh, so much weight gone. Is the burden gone? Like, because you get a taglines, crybaby, anger, or black sheep, right? And it's a tagline that we live with that, or rebel. But it's the people who don't understand. We were in a tribe. We chose our tribe, of course, and we had to learn through those lessons. Yeah. Thank you, Maggie. So if anyone is drawn for an energy exchange, you enjoyed this session, please do make a donation. That really helps us to come often here, share this work with everyone, and really deeply grateful for that. So let me open up the deck and see through what card jumps out. Isis. Pillar of Light, Descent of the Star of Isis. So this is a card. I'm going to check any message that again pops out to read for us. How are you all doing? Make sure you drink plenty of water, ground yourself. Sometimes lightheaded is normal, and play with that. And if you are feeling a lot of energy, put it into your creative things you wanted to do. Cleaning the house can be waiting, but the other things can be done, like set up a meditation space, cleanse your energy outer field. Beings of light and divinity are calling you now. They wish to connect with you more strongly, and you're being guided to strengthen your energy field to allow more of divine light that seeks you to flow through your body safely into expressions. Isn't it the best card after Reiki session? You can say this incantation at the beginning of your day for protection and growth. It's a good practice to say it after a difficult meeting or exchange with another where you feel more negativity may have passed between you and you wish to be cleansed and centered in your own clear light once more. Pillar of light burning bright. Earth star below, soul star above, burn away all that is not light. Transform all that into unconditional love. Star of Isis, descend. Your blessings and peace without end. Grace me now with peace and protection, completely embraced by divine perfection. Isn't it amazing? Yeah. Protection, spinning through the high dimensions, and bringing in more energy within yourselves. No matter what's happening outside in the fields of social media, we can choose what we want to tune into, what we can tune out of it. Your internal strength plays a huge part. Never underestimate that. And keeping your clear field is important from time to time, and really be infused with that light so you can be the sparkler, you can be that healer, a friend who can hold space for someone who needs it today. So it's so important. Yeah, laying on a grass is beautiful. Walking barefoot is beautiful. Yes, it's so cold outside to walk barefoot, but even a quick run to the grass will be great. If not, even if you have a wooden floor, or salt bath soak is my favorite, or a client suggested she soaks in a bucket of salt, dry salt, just her feet in the dry salt on the cold days where she can't get out. I love that idea. I've never tried, but I love that idea. It's a backup plan. And blessing the waters and drinking the waters is great too. It really opens up, expands, cleanses, flushes the energies that you don't need longer serve for you. So channel further and receive this. There is a replay that's on my YouTube as well for the same session. So make sure you listen to it again if you want to, and or come back again. I'll have this more of these sessions. If you're new, you enjoyed it, give a follow so you get the notifications. And currently I'm recording some meditations, so we'll be uploading them soon. And my podcast, I'll be relaunching it, but right now all my episodes are on Insight Timer too, and some meditations. So go on, infuse yourself there. Hope you're all feeling. A friend of mine, she walks in the snow bare feet. A quick 10 feet walk. I can't do. I tried. It's not my thing. So take a good care, rest well, enjoy the rest of the week. I do actually have a session. I double booked myself today. So at 2 o'clock, I think I do have another session on Insight Timer, protecting your energies. The techniques that I'll be sharing there, of course, salt will be there. And so join us if you got time and click attend. So we'll have some more conversations right there. So until then, take good care, rest well, and see you soon. Thank you so much. My energy stays with me. Your energy stays with you. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Namaste. Thank you.